Tonight we are heading to Australia as we take a look at a show that follows three young teenage girls that become friends while studying together at school in Singapore. Yes, it's a girls' world. The series lasted for one 26-episode season and aired from 2009. The show follows Ally, Emma, and Jackie's friendship as they are able to travel through their computers using their magical USBs. So now that we have the background, let's take a look at a couple of episodes. First up we have Reunion in cyberspace. So in Singapore we see some girls dancing away at some school concert as Ally is asking the other two girls where Josh is as Emma says he should be here by now. They start thinking that Josh could be in an accident. Jackie says accident is her brother's middle name. So we see Josh running around as he is trying to get to the concert. He then falls down as he loses his CD. Ally gets Emma to call him as the girls then get into an argument over why they didn't have a backup CD. Jackie tells the girls to calm down as Emma goes to call him. Josh explains he has lost his CD as he sees a baby has got it. Emma is panicking as the girls go on the stage soon. Ally is upset as Josh explains himself to the baby's parents as he takes the CD. So the other girls have finished dancing as the announcer explains the next act is 10 minutes away. Emma says the gang aren't dead yet. The other girls come over and say the gang look like they're going to a funeral. Ally says they aren't nervous. Chelsea is being mean to the girls as she then walks off. Ally then says the dance is going to be a total nightmare as she blames Emma and Josh. Josh is still running through town as he gets on the train. Ally says it is time to go on stage as Jackie explains it will be the last time they dance together. Ally is being negative as Emma takes the blame. She goes to tell the teacher as Josh finally arrives in time. But Emma and Ally explains they have to pull out. Josh is annoyed as the announcer goes on stage and confirms the announcement. Jackie is not happy with her brother as the girls get into an argument. Emma then says the teacher said they can go on last instead as Ally and Emma glee with excitement. Josh tells the girls they're going to love the music as they finally get onto the stage and show off their moves. The girls are very good dancers as the teacher and crowd clap for them. Josh is proud of them as the girls soak it all in. So the next day the teacher is thanking everyone for the concert as she talks about the sudden rescheduling. The kids then laugh as she then explains that Emma has to go back to Germany. The teacher also announces Ally has to go back to Australia. The crowd cheer as Jackie is sad, so the girls are going down the stairs as they are checking their results as Jackie is upset. The girls think it is about her results as she has got top marks, so they are confused. Jackie then says she is upset about the girls leaving her. They all get upset as Ally says they have organized a dinner for the lot of them. Emma says there will be a lot of tofu as Jackie then gets a little bit happier. Ally says it was meant to be a surprise as they all head off in separate directions. So Ally and Emma are waiting for Jackie to turn up as she then turns up. Jackie explains Josh had kept her as Ally says Emma's opinion doesn't matter because she has the hots for him. Emma denies this as she says she will haunt Ally as a ghost once she dies. Jackie then pulls out a present that Josh has made for them all. It's a USB. The girls are confused as Jackie explains Josh has created their own chat room or something. Jackie says it is very safe as the other two can't believe it. The girls set up a date for their first chat room as they cheer themselves. They eat up as we then head to Germany as Emma is cycling around. She then bumps into her friend Nicholas as Emma says she is back for good. Nicholas says he has plans for them as he wants to introduce some friends to Emma, but she says she is busy, so she cycles away as we then see Australia as Ally is on her horse galloping around. Her mom is watching as Ally is happy with her horse. Emma rushes into her house as she gives her dad the shopping. She goes off to make the call as Ally is getting her little brother to put away the horse. Her brother demands something in return as Ally says they can talk about it tomorrow as she runs away. So Jackie and Emma are on the chat room as Josh comes in and sees Emma on the line. She shows her room as Josh embarrasses himself on the line. Ally comes on as she can't see anyone, so Josh tells her how to fix it. Emma thanks Josh for setting the whole thing up as Josh then leaves them alone. The girls enter the codes as Ally then gets zapped by her computer as the computers then overload. The girls then get zapped into the computer as they head into cyberspace. It's a white void as Jackie is running around. The other girls arrive as they are confused. Emma tries to explain what happened as the girls can't believe it. Ally says she knows what happened as she says they all died by the shock. Emma says it can't be heaven as she goes on a rant. Jackie says there is an easy answer to this as she looks at her hand. They still have their phones. Jackie says they must be in cyberspace as she tries to explain what happened. Jackie tells Emma to make a call as she goes to call her dad. She can't believe it. Her dad picks up as Emma explains she can't put the shopping away anymore as her dad gives her the day off. Ally says she should have told her dad about them being trapped in cyberspace as they don't know where they are. Ally wants to go home as they get concerned. They look around as the episode then ends. Next up we have internet travelers. So the girls are still panicking about being stuck in cyberspace as Emma tells Jackie to calm down. Ally thinks there is a door out of here as Emma says that is a stupid idea as back with Emma's dad he is doing some cooking show as his dog then goes off. He goes to answer the door as it is a package from Singapore. Nicholas then arrives asking for Emma as he then calls Emma. So back with the girls, Jackie says they should call out as Emma says that is a stupid idea to inform the police. Suddenly Nicholas gets through as he explains the movie is in an hour and he hopes she is still coming. Emma doesn't know what to say as she ends the call. Jackie then figures out that if the phones got them there, then maybe they can get them out. Jackie tries the code, but it doesn't work. Ally says to do it backwards as Ally keeps getting her number wrong. It works as Ally gets zapped back into the real world. She can't believe it as her brother catches her in the act. Ally tries to explain herself as she then calls the girls to say it worked. Jackie is scared it might go wrong as Emma says it is their only option as Nicholas is delivering all the packages to Emma's room. Emma starts to put in her number as Ally tells her no because Nicholas is there. Emma then asks all about the packages as Nicholas is looking at the web chat. Ally waits till Nicholas has gone as Emma puts in her number and she zaps back into the real world. Nicholas can't believe what he saw as they go to get more packages. Emma's dad shouts because he wants his wok as Emma sees the one that is meant for the kitchen. Emma helps with the unpacking as she surprises her dad and Nicholas. Nicholas asks where Emma has been as he is confused. Ally tells Jackie everything is okay as she then zaps back to Singapore. They celebrate their mini victory as Emma's dad signs for the packages. Nicholas reminds Emma about the movie as she then says she is not feeling up to it. Nicholas is annoyed as he leaves. Emma dashes back upstairs as the girls are confused on the whole thing. Jackie says she is going to ask Josh more about the software as they say they have to continue on being normal. So Jackie says hi to her parents as she asks where Josh is. They say Josh is at football practice as her dad says she is getting forgetful. Jackie tries to defend herself as he then asks about her dancing. He says that is a distraction as he gets annoyed at her homework. Dad says no more excuses on her homework as he says she must study to do well in life. Jackie dashes off as Ally is back on her farm looking after her horses. Dan comes out and says this place is for staff only as her dad comes over and explains everything. Ally makes a snarky comment at Dan as he thought she was here for the riding school. Her brother calls Ally to help him as she doesn't want to deal with the poo. She agrees to it because of the favor he did earlier as Ally then asks about Dan. Her brother explains Dan is awesome as Ally throws the poo on her brother as she is annoyed at Dan taking her place at the stables. So Jackie is looking for Josh as she finds him playing football. She asks him about that chat room software as she asks where he got it from. She thinks it is illegal as Josh asks questions about Jackie's experience with it. Jackie doesn't say anything as they both walk off. So back at home, Jackie is explaining everything to the girls as their USBs are stuck to the computer as Emma and Ally want to try it again. Jackie says no as she explains there is no proof this will work again. The two girls zap in as they arrive back in cyberspace. They tell Jackie it is safe as she says it is dangerous. Ally suggests putting Jackie's code in their phone to force her to come into the cyberspace. They put it in as it doesn't work. They then put it in backwards as they arrive in Singapore. They can't believe they can just travel throughout the world as this means they can see each other again. Josh then arrives as Jackie throws the other two in a cupboard. Josh comes in as he says he could hear voices. Jackie says she was talking to Ally and Emma on the phone as Josh asks about Emma. He then goes to look at the computer as Jackie tells him to get lost. Josh says the chat room only has 6 months on it as Ally then sneezes. They come out as they call it unfair. Emma says to make the most of it as Ally asks if anyone wants to come feed the horses with her. Jackie asks if this is a good idea as Emma says she wants to go. The three of them zap to Australia as Jackie is a little scared. Ally shows the girls around as Jackie says she has never been on a farm before. They go to the horses as suddenly Mom then arrives and asks about her friends. She is confused as she thought they were both in Singapore. Ally makes excuses as they walk on. They feed the horses as Emma says Ally is lucky to live here. The girls says they can't wait to go to Germany as her dad and Dan arrive. Ally says the girls are just about to go home as her dad wants to give the girls a lift. They start to panic as they head back to Ally's room. Mom is on the phone as it becomes chaos as Ally then goes to stop her dad. The other girls zap out of there as Ally tells her dad the other girls have already gone home. Dan is confused as Ally joins the girls on the chat room. They talk about telling everyone as Jackie says that is a bad idea. They agree to keep it a secret as the episode ends. Finally, we have moved forward a little bit to Alone in the Outback. So on the farm in Australia, Ally arrives in on her horse as she asks Dan what he is doing with the saddles. Ally says she needs them tomorrow as Dan explains they will be dry by then. Ally says her friends are coming over as she then gets into an argument with Dan. Ally then storms off as Dan asks the little brother why Ally is acting like that as in Germany Emma is concerned about her dog as it is going in for an operation. Her mom and dad are trying to calm her down as Emma is concerned for the dog. She then tells her parents she is off for her sleepover as she pretends to go out the front door. She then sneaks upstairs as she zaps into cyberspace. She arrives at Jackie's as she can't find her. Emma then spots Jackie's parents telling her they are about to leave for a trip and have invited someone over to come babysit her. Jackie walks back into her room as Emma then scares her. Emma says Jackie needs a break from the homework as she says they're going to Australia today instead of tomorrow. The girls arrive in Australia as Ally is shocked. Emma says they can have a secret sleepover as they go to get ready for the night of their lives. The little brother is confused as they get the mattresses down. They have a little laugh as the next day the girls are out for the count as Ally's mom comes to wake her up. The other girls jump out the window as they pretend to arrive. Dad goes to answer the door as he is confused as there is no car. Ally greets the girls as she explains they have the whole house to themselves today. Ally has forgotten about Dan as the girls come in. They end up in the stables as they dance away. Dan comes in and watches them. He is very impressed as Jackie asks why Ally is so hard on him. They say Ally has the hots for Dan as she denies this. Ally then shows the girls some horses as she explains it is a surprise to go horse riding. Ally says it is easy to pick up as Jackie is scared. The girls drag Jackie along as Dan turns up and asks why Ally is taking the horses out. Ally says the horses are on their best behavior as Ally is annoyed with Dan. The other two girls get dressed as Emma takes a picture of Jackie as she teases her she will send the picture to Nicholas. Ally arrives to collect them as they go off for a ride. Jackie is not in control as Ally tries to explain how to ride the horse. Emma says they should go for a trot. Jackie is not ready as Emma goes off ahead. Ally tries to teach Jackie as Emma is riding around by herself. All of a sudden the horse goes off as he gets angry. Emma is taken for a ride as Jackie and Ally are just strolling around. Jackie wants a break as Emma is in trouble. Emma falls off as the horse rides away. Emma has lost her phone as she is lost in the forest. The other two girls arrive as they can't find Emma. They try calling her but they can't pick her up. Emma is searching around for her horse as the other girls are bored waiting for her. They suggest going back to the house as Jackie doesn't want to ride again. Dan is surprised the girls are back early as he says he has not seen Emma. He blames the horse as Ally is still in denial. Dan says the horse runs next door all the time as Dan gets himself ready to go help look. Jackie stays at the house as Ally is annoyed that Dan is coming with her. The two of them head off as Jackie then hears Emma's phone. She listens to a message from Emma's dad as he needs the dog picked up from his operation. Jackie panics as she calls Ally to explain everything. Ally tells Jackie to get to Germany and pick it up herself, so she zaps away as Dan and Ally find the horse, but they can't find Emma. Dan tells Ally to calm down as Ally thinks Emma is in trouble. Dan says they will go back down the main trail as Ally says there is a shortcut through the bushes. Ally shows Dan the way as Jackie is in Germany. She is looking for the vet information as she then finds some knot. She calls the number as it is Nicholas. She asks for a favor as Emma is still walking through the forest lost. She shouts for help as she is on the edge of a cliff. She then falls down the hole. Nicholas arrives to tell Jackie the way. Jackie doesn't understand what Nicholas is saying as Nicholas then says he will show her the way as Ally and Dan are still looking for Emma. They find her as she is trapped. Dan and Ally get into an argument once again as they then go to save Emma. Nicholas then invites Jackie to a dance show as he wants to pick her up at her place. Jackie tries to let him down softly, but Nicholas doesn't seem to take the hint. Jackie promises to call him as they have arrived at the vet's. Nicholas asks if Jackie will be okay getting home as she says no. Nicholas then says he will help her get home as well. So Ally and Dan are still saving Emma as Ally is being really mean to Dan at this point. Emma asks what her problem is with Dan as Ally then explains she is upset about losing her role at the stables. Ally then admits the horse wasn't ready to be ridden as Emma then speaks the truth to her. Emma tells Ally to say sorry to Dan as Jackie arrives back at Emma's place. She thanks Nicholas as he wants to take her out. Jackie keeps making excuses as Nicholas then walks out the door. Jackie then stops him as Nicholas says it is okay, she is being so mysterious. The dog barks as Jackie tries to feed him. The others arrive back to the stables as Ally's parents are doing a barbecue. They ask where Jackie is as they can't find her. She suddenly comes out of nowhere as Dan says he has to head home. Emma forces Ally to say sorry to Dan. She explains herself to Dan as Dan then teases her. Ally thanks Dan for the help as she wants him to stay for the barbecue. The family has the food as Ally's dad wants to know where the girls live. They then clean up as Jackie then says she has to go. Emma then says she is running late as she zaps back to Germany. She sees her parents as Dad then comes in and sees the dog eating his marrow bones. Emma tries to laugh it off as the episode ends. Overall, A Girl's World was a good show. I liked the premise of the show with the characters being able to travel around the world within seconds by putting in the code of their phone. The three main girls you can tell have a real bond as they always have each other's back in tough situations. Even though we have only seen the start of this show, you can tell that a lot is going to happen throughout it and it is going to be a real exciting watch if you decide to watch the full thing, and I suggest you do as it's a nice teen girl drama show. So thank you for watching. If you have any TV shows you like to see me do, put them in the comments.